What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's What's for Dinner video. I am so excited to share this video with you guys today. It is a fall-inspired What's for Dinner that's in collaboration with my friend Tiffany over at Our Small Town Life. You are going to absolutely love Tiffany. She has one of the cutest channels. She shares the most awesome content and just happens to be that it's similar to mine, with the exception of day in the life videos, and she does some cleaning videos. She's done some Dollar Tree hauls. You guys should definitely check her out. You're going to love her. So anyway, she is going to also be sharing a fall-inspired What's for Dinner video over on her channel. I will link her channel and her video down below for you guys. So if you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Jennifer. I am a stay-at-home mom to 2 boys, and I have been married to my husband Jeff for almost 20 years, and we love food. So on this channel, you will see grocery hauls, meal plans, and What's for Dinner videos on a weekly basis because all we do is think about food, and there's a bug in my face. Anyways, let's get on into this video, guys. I hope you enjoy. All right, you guys, when I think about fall, one of the first things that comes to mind is Olive Garden and their warm and filling pasta dishes. Here I'm sharing with you I'm going to call it a kick booty chicken lasagna. It is a bad word there, but I kind of omitted that. You guys, we so much enjoyed this recipe. My husband raved about it for days. So here I am taking a couple of chicken breasts and cutting them up into small pieces. My husband is not much on pasta dishes with red sauce, so I have to be creative when I want Italian food. All right, and so to my pan here, I am going to go ahead and add a tablespoon of olive oil to be heating up, and then I'm going to boil 9 lasagna noodles here. I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken in now and cook that. And to my chicken, I am going to add in salt, pepper, oregano, and basil. I will leave this recipe linked below for you if you decide it's something that you want to make. I highly recommend it. Once my noodles are done, I am going to go ahead and drain them and set them aside along with this chicken once it is completely done. All right, so here in a medium-sized bowl, I'm going to make a mess. No, seriously, I'm mixing in a ricotta, egg, and 2 ounces of grated Parmesan Romano. And once I get this mixed together, I'm going to add in that chicken that I just cooked. Once I get the chicken stirred in here into this cheese sauce, I am going to set this aside and we will work on another layer of the lasagna. All right, so now we're going to work on making a cheese sauce for a different layer of the lasagna, as I had mentioned. So here I am melting some butter in the pan, a tablespoon to be exact, and then I'm going to mix in 1 tablespoon of flour, and we're going to let that thicken. Next, we'll pour in 2.5 cups of milk, and we will stir that. Now we're going to go ahead and add in the Parmesan cheese and the mozzarella cheese. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and saute the mushrooms that we're going to add in. We are sauteing this in some butter, and then we're just going to sprinkle on some oregano leaves. All right, now it's time to assemble the lasagna. So we're going to start with laying out 3 lasagna noodles here flat, if I can get them flat. And then we're going to spread on 1/3 of the ricotta mixture. And I had a hard time getting that to spread. Next, I'm going to ladle on about 1/3 of the cheese sauce that we made with the mozzarella and the Parmesan Romano. And then next we are going to put on 1/2 of the mushrooms. And then after that, we will just repeat again with more noodles. You guessed it, the ricotta mixture is next. I almost wish that I had double the amount for this, actually. Alrighty, one more layer. And as you can see, it was getting a little thin on the ricotta mixture here. All right, we're going to ladle on the rest of that cheese sauce and then the rest of the mushrooms. The last thing I'm doing here is I'm going to sprinkle on the rest of the mozzarella. I am going to bake this in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes. I had showed this on my grocery haul, these Coles mozzarella breadsticks. Guys, they are so good. Alrighty, it's all done, coming out of the oven. And then we went ahead and got the mozzarella sticks out and everything is done. You guys, this was delicious. My husband definitely has requested that I make this again soon. If you know, you know. Panera broccoli cheese soup is, I ain't even gonna say it because you know. It is so good. Oh my goodness. I wished I could find some of the bread bowls. I had went to Walmart the day before and they had no bread bowls, so we just had to put it in a bowl, but it was still good. So here are all the ingredients that you will need. I know it looks like a lot, but trust me, it is definitely worth it. I will link this recipe below as well for you guys. All right, the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to chop up a piece of celery, and please do not mind my toddler stripping in the background. He is a busy fella. All right, I'm going to go ahead and place the celery aside while I get the broccoli and get it cut up. And I had 3 crowns of broccoli here, but I only decided to use 2 because that was plenty. All right, and I am going to go ahead and chop this broccoli up really well. All right, so here I am melting 1 tablespoon of butter, and I'm going to go ahead and saute my onions. The recipe does not call for that, but anytime I cook with onions, I like to saute them first so that they kind of soften up some. All right, and so to my Dutch oven here, I am adding in 1/4 cup of melted butter, and then I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of flour and mix that around until it's nice and thickened. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 cups of milk. You want to make sure you continue to stir this the whole time so it doesn't burn. All right, and then next I'm going to go ahead and add in 2 cups of chicken stock. And as you can see, I've really not stopped stirring this, or whisking it rather, but I love using my whisk. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and let it come to a simmer before we add in the broccoli and the carrots and the sauteed onions and the celery. Now we're going to let it simmer until all the vegetables are tender, and that was about, I would say, 20 minutes or so. All right, lastly, we're going to go ahead and add in our cheese. That's about 2.5 cups of mild cheddar cheese there. And then we're going to also season it with some salt and pepper. And this soup is done, you guys. This soup is amazing on a cold evening when nothing else sounds better to me. I love to have Panera's broccoli cheddar soup. I served this up with a grilled cheese sandwich that I made with my new air fryer, and oh my goodness, this was so filling and delicious. Alrighty, you guys, this recipe here is special to my heart, and I'm happy to share it with you guys because you guys are my friends. You may or may not know, I lost my mom about 10 years ago to cancer, and salmon stew was one of the things that she always made us that we just loved. It's warm and filling, and it's something, if you like salmon, you'll really like this. So here are all the ingredients. I will go ahead and list this down in the description box for you to recreate yourself. You'll need 1 can of salmon, 2 12-ounce cans of evaporated milk, a stick of butter, and 3 cups of milk. It is that easy. Jeff likes regular like Zesta crackers, and I like the soup and oyster crackers. So that's why I have 2 different kinds of crackers. The first thing we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and get into this can of double Q pink salmon. And then I'm going to hand this over to my husband because I just can't. I can't do this, y'all. So you have to get into the salmon and remove like the skin and some of the bones. And I just can't. Whenever Mama was telling us this recipe, I was like, Jeff, you're gonna have to do this because I just can't do it. See, no. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'll definitely eat it, but I'm not doing this part. So anyway, Jeff's going through it and then removing the bones, and then next he will show you how to there's fine little bones that come in salmon. If you squeeze and kind of mush it around and stuff, the little fine, tiny little bones will just basically disintegrate once you cook the soup. So alright, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and add the salmon to my pot here. And then you'll see I'm going to add in 2 cans worth of water. I did not mention that in the ingredients. I apologize, I forgot. And then next we are going to go ahead and add in 2 12-ounce cans of evaporated milk. Next we're going to add in our 3 cups of milk. I use 2% if you're interested. And then we're going to add in a whole stick of butter. And obviously salt and pepper. You guys, this soup is so warm and delicious. It's perfect for a cool fall evening. Let me know if you decide to make it, and if your family even likes salmon. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and spoon this up and get these people fed around here. Everybody's hungry. that is going to wrap it up for this week's fall-inspired What's for Dinner. I've had so much fun collabing with Tiffany. She is so sweet. Please go check her out. You will love her. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment. Show us some love. And until next time, keep them fed.